Good day, everyone. Welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes Talk with me, your host, Miriam Beronio. For our web session today, let's have a brief discussion of case study of Mrs. Santos. So, Mrs. Santos is a grade 8 science teacher with 10 years teaching experience in public secondary school in Nueva Ecija. So, despite her extensive experience, Mrs. Santos struggles with adapting her teaching methods to meet the diverse needs of her student in 21st century classroom. So during a recent performance evaluation, it was noted that while she excels in classroom management, there are gaps in her ability to integrate innovative strategies and use ICT tools effectively. So the school recently implemented a professional development program aligned with the PPST. So the program aimed to guide teachers in identifying their strengths and areas for improvements. So focusing on domain 1, which is the content knowledge and pedagogy, and the domain 4, the curriculum planning. So joining us today, we're the best of the best in the education sector. Let's welcome them one by one. So first is a professor from MB Gallego Foundation College under the Institute of Business Management. Let's welcome Mr. Edison S. Diego. Hello, sir.
Hello, Ma'am Miriam. Thank you for the invitation.
And also let's welcome Mr. Dennis Ramos, an instructor from Core Gateway College Incorporation of San Jose City, Nueva Ecija. Hello, sir.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. Thank you.
So, and we also have here a DepEd Undersecretary, Graduate of Juris Doctor, Mr. Aljon Pantaleon. Hello, sir.
Hello, Ma'am Bironio, and hello, everyone.
So now let's start. For the first discussion, let's call Mr. Dennis Ramos.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. So the importance of PPS is to evaluate ourselves of our weaknesses and strengths. So better na magkaroon tayo ng regular assessment of ourselves, lalo na nga dito sa case ni Mrs. Santos na nagka-problema siya sa integrating ang ICT tools sa kanyang pagtuturo. So pwede siyang humanap ng possible way. So more on akma sa oras niya tulad ng mga self-paced learnings sa mga internet, or pwede siyang itap niya yung mga colleagues niya through knowledge sharing para ma-enhance nila yung learnings para ma-upgrade. So sabi nga, ang pagtuturo ay parang buhay. Kailangang continuous ang learning natin. Di tayo pwedeng maging kampante. Kailangan i-adapt natin yung sarili natin sa panahon. Kaya nga 21st century medyo tawag dito, advanced ang technology. So pwede nating i-equip natin ang sarili natin pa konti-konti. Thank you po.
Thank you, Sir Dennis. So now let's call and hear the discussion of Mr. Edison Diego.
Hi. Thank you, Ma'am Miriam. Thank you, Sir Dennis, for that wonderful introduction. Well, Sir Dennis actually taught us the importance of having professional development, and of course, our teachers, kailangan na-engage din or natututo through technological advancements. Pero of course, we have resources constraints, which includes kulang talaga sa gamit sa mga schools. And it's good na nandito si Undersecretary who can discuss kung paano natin i-upgrade ang mga schools natin nationwide. Well, of course, alam naman natin nung 80s, nung 90s, kahit kulang sa gamit, kulang sa textbooks, nakakasunod ng teachers, magaling ang students, okay pa rin ang classroom management. And yung sa ating technological advancements, nangangailangan yun talaga ng malaking chunk ng budget, of course, from the national government. And I think yun yung kailangan ng education sector. It's not just the teachers na kailangan nagpo-push through para magbigay ng quality education. Kailangan pa rin talaga ng tulong from our national government. Yun po. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Diego. And for the last discussion, let's call Mr. Aljon Pantaleon to talk about it.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Bironio. Thank you, Sir Dennis, and
Sir Diego, for the insights. As the Undersecretary of Department of Education and together with the whole Department of Education, it is within our ambit of duty to help teachers like Mrs. Santos, as well teachers like Sir Diego and Sir Ramos, together with school administrators and policymakers in the Philippines to provide professional development workshop on integrating ICT tools like online learning platforms and educational apps into lessons. So we can utilize applications such as Google Forms, Google Slide, and even Google Earth. As per the learning management system, we can utilize the use of Edumodo, Canvas, and any other platforms. And also, I would like to applaud Sir Diego for bringing up the problem with our educational system, as well as the budget. During the 2024 General Appropriation Act, the Congress actually cut the budget of the Department of Education from providing laptops. So the amount is 10 billion pesos. So imagine that 10 billion pesos could actually help Mrs. Santos to address the problems that was stated by Teacher Diego and Teacher Ramos. So it is within our duty in the Department of Education and other education sector to address this problem. So with this note, to enhance the quality of education, the Department of Education will request increased funding from the Congress. Kung tinapyasan po nila ng 10 billion ang budget from the previous year, we are lobbying and asking help from our colleague in education sector na sana taasan naman ang budget to further utilize and provide laptops.
So sorry for interruption. So let's continue. Let's call Mr. Aljon Pantaleon to discuss.
Okay, so I would like to apologize with all of you for the interruption. Kung si Undersecretary nga po ng Department of Education encountered unreliable internet connection, paano pa po ang mga katulad ni Mrs. Santos? So I would also like to ask the help of the DICT as well as the Department of Education and all other agency to help solve this problem together with our department. So to enhance the quality of education, just like what we are discussing right now, the department will request increased funding from the national budget from the Congress. So this funding will help uh, for the allocation of laptops and other learning platforms. So with this, we can help Mrs. Santos and all other teachers who are experiencing the plight of these circumstances. So with this, I would like to thank Ma'am Beronio, Sir Ramos, and Sir Diego for this wonderful opportunity on discussing the problems. And I believe that we could solve this. And that would be all for today. Thank you all.
Thank you, Sir Pantaleon. So shout out po sa Department of Education, especially sa ating DepEd Secretary. So that would be the end of our session. I hope each of you learn a lot in this. Thank you, everyone. And
Thank
thank you,
you.
speaker.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sa
Thank
next
you.
session.